Welcome in once again. It's Christopher Aaron coming to you. October 11th, 2015. It's time for our weekend gold and silver update. We start with gold. A lot of important action happening right now. We look at our prices for the last 3 days. We have a strong close on Friday, above 1155, a recent high. We are above our 1-year downtrend. This is a very significant breakout. We now want to see, is this breakout real or is it a false breakout? I would say false breakouts happen 1 out of every 3 times based on my years of trading and investing experience. So we will watch and we will let you know. There's our key. It'll stay the same for every chart. The 7-year chart. For those that are new, welcome. Why is this important? Because we're in a bottoming process from a multi-year bear market above the 1980 former all-time high. This is a retest of a breakout from a multi-decade consolidation. We're getting close to breaking out of the downtrend for the retest. And after a retest like this, we might expect a 5 to 10-fold move from the low set in here. Anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 an ounce on the price of gold within the next 5 to 10 years or so. Moving on to the silver side. Looking at the fundamentals. Here are the numbers. Here's the hard data from the Thomson Reuters annual survey of silver companies, silver miners, silver traders. 10 years of data. Total supply coming from mines and scrap up by about 10%. To just over 1 billion ounces of silver produced per year. Hard physical silver. Yet at the same time, demand rising to meet it. Just about evenly, just about another 10%, to just over 1 billion ounces per year. The key, investment demand, up 4-fold in the last decade. So yes, we've had a decline slightly in silverware. We've had a decline in industrial fabrication, mostly due to photography. Despite that, there is an overall increase in the investment demand, which results in an overall increase in the physical demand for silver. And that is from people like you who are out there who are taking the metal off the shelves, off the online stores, so to speak, off the dealers. You're causing the price to go up. Here's the action over the last 3 days on the COMEX and the London Bullion Market Exchange, because that sets the prices over the short run. Short run, no breakout in silver as there was in gold. We're sort of in the mid-range of the last few days of action. Where does that put us on the 1 year time frame? Bumping up against the downtrend. Gold is making an attempt above the downtrend, silver only bumping against it and falling back over the last 2 days. What does that show us? Silver lagging gold a little bit. Silver acting a little bit weaker, going down on days when the stock market is going down, whereas gold is moving inversely to the stock market. Now, that's okay. That's okay in the short run. Actually, that's a good thing in the short run, because the ultimate move higher for silver will come when it's recognized as a monetary metal and it's moving against the stock market. And that's when you see silver breaking above 50. 85 to 90 is our target for when it breaks above 50 at some point in the next 3 to 5 years. And then beyond that, we'll discuss it as we go along, because to give targets when it's $15, $16 an ounce for approaching 100 seems insane. It seems insane, but when you actually look at the data and you look at the trends that are developing, not so insane. Silver wheaten bottoming. We talked about this over the last few weeks, few videos. Breaking above this downtrend, so I've changed the color. This used to be a primary blue color. It was a major downtrend here in the stock of silver wheaten. We are now above that downtrend, and I've changed the color to turquoise. It's a broken trend line. Silver wheaten has found a bottom, at least in the intermediate term, right here at $11 a share. Why do we care about that? Because silver wheaten often leads the price of silver. Moving back to the price of silver, if silver wheaten has broken the downtrend, this gives me a strong indication that silver is going to do that over the next several months. Maybe not right now. Oftentimes what will happen is silver wheaten will break out of a downtrend, and silver, the metal, will make one more drop lower. And that marks the final bottom. But whether or not it does for our long-term investors, for our silver stackers and accumulators, and for those of us who are looking to pick up quality mining companies on the cheap at historically low prices, this is the action that we need to pay attention to. This is the bottoming process unfolding, the lessening of the steepness of this curve as we approach a long-term uptrend line. This happened in 2006, this happened in 2008, it's happening again today. And this will be the big move coming up for silver here over the next few years. In summary, we have a tentative breakout in the price of gold. We saw that. We want to see it hold that price for a few days and then maybe drop back down and test that line again from the upside. So these breakouts will take a little bit of time. Silver has not broken out yet. Still testing the downtrend line. We believe silver will play catch up when it's ready. And with a fury. But that's not yet. It tends to lag in the short run. We do have that good breakout signal from silver wheaten. That's a positive. That leads us in a good direction if we are long bullion, coins, or rounds. And let's just say it one more time. These bottoms are going to be historically significant for anyone who's investing right now in gold or silver. You are watching a shift, a paradigm unfolding, which is the changing of a monetary system over a generation or two. You're seeing the very beginning of that shift as gold and silver receive more of a demand for their store of value. We're not saying we're going to go back to a gold or a silver standard anytime soon. We're not saying we're going to be exchanging gold coins when we go to buy groceries or we go to buy a new car. But there is a revaluing of these metals amidst a world economy that has moved mostly to fiat money. And that is changing in front of our eyes, but it's a very slow process. So you want to stay tuned as we bring you the action in the metals. You can see it unfold in front of your eyes. This has been Christopher Aaron. Thank you again for joining me. Please subscribe if you enjoy this video. Feel free to share it with any of your friends. I do have a new article up that I've agreed to write for Gold Eagle as a columnist, and that article is there if you want to look at it. It's just giving some long-term projections for the price of gold. And if you're not a gold investor, you're a silver investor, then this is also going to apply to you, because silver will move a multiple of gold over the long run. Thanks for joining me again, guys. I'll see you sometime in the middle of the week.